I came down here to an early spot I got. I'm gonna try and turn up the first black of the year. I don't think I'd find any grays, but I've been in spots where it's a little further along as far as ground temperature. I'm gonna take a reading here in a minute, but as far as May apples go, they're trying to come along here. A few up there. Been hearing a bunch of cherry trees. Been doing a little research. Did real good on grays and yellows in here last year. Figured I'd get in here early and make sure I didn't miss some blacks, but I did not find any burn up blacks last year. So we'll take a look around and see if I missed them or if maybe there just ain't very many here. I ain't figured out where to find them yet. This is a search. Ground temp. That's reading about 56, 58. But you just have to take my word for it again. Just a little too early, folks. Turkey met its fate here last year. I'm gonna say bobcat. See what gets them in a situation like this. Probably had a nest right here. Held up in the corner of this field. You can see all the different feathers from her. They're scattered out all over the place. I had her nest up in there. Kitty kitty. Strike again. Start to think that if you just don't know where them blacks are at, you don't find many of them. I'm in a bunch of cherry trees today. Picked a bunch of them right here last year. This tree's towards the end of its cycle of producing. About 53, 54. Got about 58, 57 degrees. An ash tree up here that's dead. A couple cherry trees up the hill. Kind of a southeast slope. Got us a nice elm tree right here that produced pretty good last year. Kind of early, but we ain't getting nothing going just yet. Any day now. We need a little bit of sun with this rain we're getting here in south central Indiana, but the only thing we're getting is decent temperatures and rain. Down here in the bottoms we seem to be about 2 degrees warmer. 1 or 2 degrees at least. Alright, another cool tree segment for you, in my opinion. I believe we've got an elm, 2 different types, but dude's leached on right there. Looks like it used to be leached on right there too, but it grew apart. That's neat. Not cool. Mother Nature custom. Looking at about 58. Bottom of a east facing slope. Finding some good spots to look later in the year. Another pretty cool one. Probably about 4 foot across. These 2 trees Couldn't decide if they wanted to be one or if they wanted to be two. That branch just hugging into it, reached on up all the way. Monster. 7 foot across the base. He's giant. That's a root. About a foot across. I'll be pulling the old sycamore a lot of water. Another monster. It's 6 foot across right there, below the split. Couple trees been around a long time. Alright, well, found the poplar down here in the bottom finally, so I figured I'd come up here and check around it. As I was doing so, I spotted something over here in the briar patch. See a rib cage and skull with what looks to be an 8-point rack on it. We're going to mosey over there and see just what it is we've got here. Bunch of big sycamores in this bottom. I mean, my apple's up 10-12 inches right here. This is kind of a real low eastern exposure. Yeah, a little 8-point, I believe. He'd growed into something. Decent little buck. Shame that he got took out however he got took out. Left to lay. I'll leave most of him there, but some of him's gonna go with me. Gotta get me a deadhead here. I see his hindquarters laying over there through the brush. Yeah, he fed a lot of things. 58, that's pretty steady ground temperature every day. Alright, I've transitioned around. I'm over here on more of a, I guess, northeast slope. So it's not getting quite as much sun, but the temps are the same. So I'm in here in a bunch of cherry. Not a bunch of cherry, some cherry. And some elm. Up the hill there's some more. Don't give up on me, folks. We're going to turn up a big old mess of them before the year's out.